The intensity has certainly gone up a notch inside the Springbok camp as they prepare for the second match of their November tour against France here in Paris on Saturday evening. The first time that these teams will meet since that 1-point victory for the Springboks in the Rugby World Cup quarter-final in Paris in 2023. Shimmy, since the fixtures were announced, this one has loomed large.
It's massive. Look, I mean, you look at, we shook up the world last time we were here in terms of knocking France out. A lot of people didn't give us a chance. It was an important step. But we've also got a good record here in Paris, Matthew. And there's a quiet confidence about this team. There's a belief in the systems. They understand what's coming through experience. They know what's coming. A lot's been said in the French media about grudge matches, revenge. But that's just emotion. The reality is you're going to have to defend, you're going to have to kick, win the territorial game, win gain line, win your line-outs and get that aspect right. So it's a French team with a lot of injuries at the moment. So we sort of speculate on who's going to play, who's not going to play. You can get it probably 70, 80% right. But for a South African team well settled, a team that's evolved and grown, whereas I'm not sure, this French team hasn't been together since Six Nations. You know, New Zealand, they took a bit of a break with the players that gave a rest to. So, you know, are they going to be undercooked? That's the big question coming into this game. Whereas a Springbok team that's primed and ready to go.
It's almost a cliche to say that physicality, set piece, is going to be a major factor in determining the outcome of this game. The big downer from the Japan victory in London last weekend was the loss of Boks and Che.
Yeah.
Options at loose head?
Yeah, look, Boks is a special player. You just don't replace him overnight. So there's, if you look at the options, obviously Bowen Fenter's around. Thomas Tutua can cover both sides, but I don't think they'll do that because he's been strong at tight head. And Gerard Steenekamp, who's a very good scrummer, but he's just recently come back from injury. So we've got enough options to cover, but to expect them to do the same job as Ox is possibly a little bit unfair because Ox is possibly one of the greatest loose-head scrummers we've ever seen, you know, in terms of what he's done for the Springboks, and that's why he's played so many of the test matches. So a massive loss, but then you go back to your system, you go back to what's worked. I think it's going to be a long grind. I think France are the first team that, you know, they copied us with the 7-1 split, so it could be interesting. You know, we could see Le Bomb squad coming on and the Bomb squad coming on, so it's going to be interesting to see on the weekend.
Shimmy, Siya Kolisi.
Yeah.
When we did the calculations, we always said if he plays against Japan, he's going to play against France. The team hasn't officially been announced, but it should be his 100th test match. An extraordinary occasion, and I hope he gets the recognition he deserves, although from this crowd, maybe unlikely.
Yeah, look, I mean, the recognition will be back in South Africa, and that's guaranteed. Whether the French boo him or not, it will galvanise the Springboks. As long as there's 23 guys in the change room or the squad of 40 plus the South Africans in the crowd that appreciate it. We know what he's done. We know what he's been to South African rugby, and the French will try and make it tough. They'll probably will boo him. I wouldn't be surprised if they do that, but so be it. But the reality is he's a champion back home in South Africa. He's an icon in world rugby, and he's an incredible human being. So I'm looking forward to seeing him running out, obviously, for his 100th. I'll definitely be cheering him on, and so will be the South Africans in the stands. But the most important thing is the South Africans all around the world will be doing it, and he'll know that. So it's something that will galvanise the Springboks. But the important thing is a lot hasn't been said about the 100th. And we mentioned it about Siya, that he won't make it about him. It will be about the team, about the result, and about representing South Africa.
Just one last thing. We are here at Springbok training, and we can confirm that the big yellow Springbok branded Bluetooth speaker is here.
Yeah.
We haven't yet heard it blasting out the French national anthem, but that might be to come.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the guys got irritated with Rassie last time we did it. So I think maybe he'll be careful when he plays it. But it's there. I'm surprised there's no beats coming out of it. But I think the experience is there, Matt. These guys know they know exactly what to expect. So I can't wait. It is one of the biggest tests of the year. You look at Eden Park, when you look at the schedule, the 2 games in New Zealand, this one, Ireland coming up next. So I can't wait. It was good memories, I think, in France for us as South Africans, and then especially what happened the week after that. But this weekend's going to be massive. I think if you're a rugby fan, those first 20, 30 minutes are going to be brutal.
Well, stay with us on SuperSport Blitz and all the SuperSport digital channels. We're inside the Springbok camp and looking forward to what will be an epic battle on Saturday.